I told the lady how much I made. She gave me a rough estimate, and so I just don't know how it's jumped up almost 200 more dollars than what she had already quoted that I would be paying based on my income.
Money that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, heard it. Yes from all three. This is a change of status. We change the status to grandmother, Miss Phillip.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do we have any agreements?
We do have a partial agreement, Judge.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and announce the agreed portions. The parties agree that we're going to modify the order for Jaden Person, who is a 16-year-old child. We're modifying the 2010 order. Peggy Jo Razor is the maternal step grandmother. So she's related to Miss Cheshire. She will be appointed managing conservator of the child, and Timothy Person and Lindsay Cheshire will be possessory conservators of the child. Peggy Razor will be the one to decide where the child lives within Dallas and contiguous counties. Mr. Timothy Person has agreed that his income should be based off minimum wage since he is currently unemployed. He is interested in the Choices program and he lives in Dallas County. So he would like to meet with the Choices representative after this. He only has one child in this case and no other minor children. Miss Cheshire does not agree to her wage calculation.
Welcome to a courtroom showdown where numbers, responsibility, and family collide. Today's case centers around 16-year-old Jaden Person, whose guardianship and financial support are being restructured. But this isn't just a legal update, it's a tug-of-war between three adults, each with their own version of fairness. We've got a grandmother who's been raising Jaden since he was 3, a father who's unemployed but cooperative, and a mother who's pushing back hard against her calculated support obligations. From wage disputes to Medicaid coverage, this hearing is packed with emotional tension and financial drama. Stick around, because when child support meets contested math, things get messy fast.
Or to the child support or medical support amount. So that will be a contested issue. Medical support will be through the government plan. And there will be no private dental. For the government medical, Peggy Jo Razor will be responsible for applying for the government plan and maintaining it. Timothy Person will pay $113 a month beginning August 1st, 2025 for cash medical support. Timothy Person will pay $209 a month beginning August 1st, 2025 for current child support. We're taking a judgment on arrears that were between Timothy Person and Lindsay Cheshire. So that amount for child support is $36,750.19 as of June 30th, 2025. And we're asking that it collect interest at 6% per year with Mr.
Let's break this down. Peggy Jo Razor, the maternal step-grandmother, is officially named managing conservator. That means she gets to decide where Jaden lives, within Dallas and nearby counties. This is a big deal. She's been raising him since he was 3, but only now is the court formalizing her role. Meanwhile, both biological parents are named possessory conservators, which gives them visitation rights but not decision-making power. It's a clear recognition of who's been doing the parenting all these years. And it sets the stage for the financial obligations that follow, because with custody comes cost.
Person paying that off at $150 a month beginning August 1st, 2025. For medical support arrears, Mr. Person owes $20,033.73 as of June 30th, 2025. We're asking that it collect interest at 6% and that Mr. Person pay his medical support arrears at $100 a month beginning August 1st, 2025. We're asking that both Timothy Person and Lindsay Cheshire be responsible for court costs for today. There will be no non-disclosure. And we're asking for the standard visitation for parties with an additional parent. So Timothy Person will have visitation on the first and third weekends of the month. And then Lindsay Cheshire will have the second and fourth weekends of the month for her visitation. So, Your Honor, I ask that I can call the parties.
Timothy Person, the father, agrees to base his income on minimum wage since he's currently unemployed. That's a rare moment of cooperation in a case like this. He's also signing up for the Choices program, which helps unemployed parents find work. It's a responsible move, and the court acknowledges it. But don't let that fool you. He still owes thousands in back child and medical support. The numbers are staggering: $36,750 in child support arrears and over $2,000 in medical. And while he's agreeing to pay it off slowly, the interest is stacking. This is where past decisions catch up fast.
To confirm their agreement to that portion of the order.
Yes, ma'am.
I call the grandmother, Peggy Razor. Miss Razor, could you state your full name?
Yes, it's Peggy Jo Razor.
And ma'am, is it correct that the child involved in this case is Jaden Person?
Yes.
Okay. And how old is the child?
He's about to turn 16 next week on
Okay.
July 22nd. Yeah.
And is it correct that that child lives with you?
Yes, he has lived with me since he was 3 years old.
Okay. But we never got an official order with you as a custodial parent until today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And ma'am, did you hear the announcement made regarding agreed portions of this order?
Yes.
And are you in agreement to the terms of this proposed order?
Yes.
Okay. And then regarding the contested portions, is it correct that the state calculated Miss Cheshire's income at $3,320 a month?
Is that directed for me still?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what.
Here's where the math gets real. Timothy will pay $113 monthly for medical support and just $29 for current child support. That's right, less than $150 total per month. But before you raise eyebrows, remember, he's unemployed and legally allowed to base payments on minimum wage. Still, the arrears are massive. The court sets a repayment plan: $150 per month for child support arrears and $100 per month for medical. It's a long road ahead. And while it's easy to judge the low monthly amount, the system is designed to balance fairness with feasibility. You can't squeeze water from a stone, but you can collect interest.
What you said.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. And do you know where she works?
Yeah, she works at Tyson and Sherman.
Okay. And ma'am, how many other minor children does Miss Cheshire have?
Of her, 2.
Okay. And ma'am, how is the child covered for health insurance?
He's on Medicaid.
Okay. And ma'am, would you be in agreement for Lindsay to pay $99 a month beginning August 1st, 2025?
Yes.
Okay. And then the state had calculated child support for Miss Cheshire to pay $438 a month beginning August 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes.
Okay. And ma'am, was there anything else that you wanted to tell the court?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. Pass a witness.
Okay, call your next witness.
I called the father, Timothy Person. Mr. Person, could you state your full name?
Timothy Person.
And sir, is it correct that you're the father of Jaden Person?
Yes.
And sir, did you hear?
Peggy Razor steps up with quiet strength. She confirms Jaden has lived with her since age 3, 13 years of unofficial parenting. Today, that changes. She agrees to the financial terms, including support payments from both parents. Her calm demeanor contrasts sharply with the tension that follows. She doesn't ask for more, doesn't complain, just confirms the facts. It's a reminder that in family court, the most powerful testimony often comes from the person who's been doing the work all along. And Peggy, she's been holding this family together while the legal pieces catch up.
The announcement that was made regarding agreed portions of this order?
Yes.
And are you in agreement to those terms of the order?
Yes.
And sir, is it correct that you're wanting to participate in the Choices program to see if they can help you find a job?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And sir, regarding all portions of the order relevant to you, are you in agreement to those?
Yes.
Okay. Pass a witness.
All right, call your next witness.
The state calls the mother Lindsay Marie Cheshire. Miss Cheshire, could you state your full name?
Yeah, Lindsay Marie Cheshire.
Okay. And ma'am, is it correct that you're the mother of Jaden?
Yeah.
Okay. And ma'am, did you hear the announcement that was made regarding agreed portions of this order?
Yeah.
And sir, or ma'am, is it correct that you don't agree to the support provisions as far as those regarding you?
Yeah, no, I don't agree really.
Okay. And ma'am, do you agree to the rest of the order?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And ma'am, can you tell the court where you work?
I work at Tyson.
Now the fireworks begin. Lindsay Cheshire, the mother, doesn't agree with the support amounts. She claims the state's income calculation is off by nearly $200. Her frustration is real, but the court counters with hard math. She earns $19.60 per hour, works 40 hours in summer, and fewer in winter. The judge recalculates based on seasonal hours, landing at $3,057 per month. Lindsay concedes it's closer to reality. But her initial resistance shows how emotionally charged financial obligations can be. It's not just about numbers, it's about feeling heard, respected, and treated fairly. And in court, that's a tough balance to strike.
In Sherman, Texas.
Okay. And then, are you aware that the state calculated your income based off the information provided to the state of Texas based on your employer?
Yeah, I heard you say that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And sir, or ma'am,
Oh, I look like a man, I guess.
no, sorry, that's just me misspeaking. I'm sorry. Um, ma'am, do you believe the amount that the state calculated of $3,320 is incorrect?
Yeah, I mean, kind of, because when I was in court last time, I told the lady how much I made. She gave me a rough estimate, and so I just don't know how it's jumped up almost $200 more than what she had already quoted that I would be paying based on my income. But I do understand that they did this. I just don't. I mean, where'd the other number be?
Okay. And do you get paid hourly at Tyson?
Yes,
What's your hourly rate?
$19.60.
And how many hours a week do
After recalculating Lindsay's income, the court adjusts her support, $91 per month for medical and $405 per month for child support. It's still close to $500 total, but Lindsay accepts it. I guess I can't have it all, she says, a moment of reluctant acceptance. This is where the case finds resolution. The numbers are locked in, the roles are defined, and the court moves forward. It's not perfect, but it's progress. And in family court, that's often the best outcome you can hope for.
30 to 32?
Yes.
Okay. So, ma'am, whenever I calculate based on 40 hours a week, and a monthly gross of $3,397 which is similar to what the state found for your income previously. But I'll calculate based on you making less hours as well. So it's still 1960 or
Ye-
30 hours a week.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many months of the year are you making income at that amount?
Okay, let me tell you. From May to September, I get 40 hours a week. From May to September. So October to April, I do not get 40 hours a week. October,
Okay.
I get 40 hours a week in the summer. My department is busy in the summertime.
So about like half the year?
Yeah, I guess so, about half the year.
Okay.
What? I love you too, baby.
Okay, ma'am. So you're asking that instead of support being based off,
And that wraps up a case filled with emotional weight, financial recalculations, and long overdue recognition. Jaden Person now has a legal guardian who's been there all along. Timothy Person takes steps toward accountability, and Lindsay Cheshire faces the reality of her financial role. It's a story of struggle, compromise, and the court's attempt to balance fairness with practicality. If you found this case as revealing as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns that go beyond the verdict. Because behind every ruling, there's a story worth telling.
a year that'd be based off $36,689.20.
Sure, that sounds
A year?
actually more like what I made last year.
Okay. So let me just get a monthly amount for that. That would be $3,057.43 a month gross.
Okay. That
Are you
sounds,
okay? Are you okay with that amount?
yeah, that sounds a little closer to what I make, yes.
Okay, so just let me calculate that real quick. So in that case, your medical support would be $91 a month, and your child support would be $405. So it'd still be, close
little-
to 500.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I guess, I can't have it all, but that would be a little bit better for me.
Okay, so are you asking that support be based on those amounts?
If it's possible.
Okay. And ma'am, is there anything else that you wanted to tell the court?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, pass a witness.
All right, the parts that are all agreed, those are all fine. We'll set mother's child support at $405 a month, and the medical support at $91 a month, and everything else is agreed. All right, the attorney general's have to put an order together with all that in writing for me to sign, and then they will email you a copy of the order. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.